Hi Magi's gang, my name is Majojiba Maji for short. If you are new here, you are welcome to my channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. It's always a pleasure to have you here with me again. I hope everyone is having a good week so far and you are not letting anyone or anything dim your light. So, today I'm going to be sharing with you some information, as the title of the live stream says. So it's Canada immigration scams targeting newcomers and international students. So this is the second live that I'm having on this channel. And as always, we will go over some rules. So it's okay to have opinions, okay? But please be respectful in the chat. And also, as a disclaimer, please note the following. I am not a migration agent, and I am not affiliated with any agent for the purpose of studying in Canada or relocating to Canada at this time. I am trying to find someone I could collaborate with, but I need to make sure that it's someone of integrity, because I know that when I put information out there, you people really value the information I put out there, but I haven't found anyone just yet. So I am just passionate about carrying out extensive research to help others, and all information was correct as of the time of recording this video. Thank you all for joining. Please say hello in the chat. While I'm giving the information, I will be checking the chat occasionally, but today is mainly talking about what I have just mentioned. So types of fraud target, okay. Types of fraud targeting newcomers. Types of fraud targeting newcomers. In the day and age that we're living in, where moving to Canada or moving to a country that can offer you a better life, for lack of better words, there are people out there that are actually taking advantage of people's need and desperation. So I've done some research and I'm going to be letting you know some information today. So types of fraud targeting newcomers. So here are some common scams you might encounter after you have arrived in Canada. People posing as Government of Canada staff. Please let me know in the chat if hello, Ifeola. Hi sis. Thank you for joining. Thank you for supporting me. Please let me know in the chat if my audio is okay. Thank you. Please let me know if the audio is okay. I tested the sound before I started, but I need to make sure that you can also hear me well. I guess you're hearing me. So the first one, people posing as Government of Canada staff. My audio is 100%. Thank you. Someone might call or email you pretending to be a government official and try to scare you by saying that you have done something wrong, like not filing proper paperwork. They will often say you need to pay a fee, and if you don't pay, you could lose your immigration status or be deported. This is a scam. IRCC, which is the Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, will never threaten to deport you over outstanding fees. So don't give information such as your unique client identifier, UCI, or file number. If you use caller ID, an agency's phone number may even appear real, but it's not. Some scam artists use technology to fake the number, so this is not always proof that the caller is legitimate. So the next one is phishing emails or text messages, and phishing is PHISHING. So watch out for emails or text messages from strangers or people pretending to be friends or family that direct you to a website that asks for personal information or passwords related to your banking accounts. Never give out personal information unless you know you are giving it, unless you know who you are giving it to and you know that the website is secure. Thank you, Theodora. If you get this kind of email or text message, don't click on the links or give any information about yourself. If you have doubts about where the email came from, make sure to check the identity of the sender. So usually with phishing emails, if you hover your mouse or depending on if you're using an actual mouse or the mouse pad on your computer, if you hover over it without entering, I think even if you open the email, but if you hover over the sender's information, you'll be able to see the emails. And most times the email will have some weird email. It's very weird. It's definitely not from the government. And there would most likely also be typographical errors in those kind of emails. So it's important to pay attention to that. Emails and text messages. So computer virus scams, that's the next one. You may get a phone call or email that says that your computer has been infected with a virus. The caller or sender will offer to remove the virus from your computer. The person will try to get your computer passwords and other private information. Never give access to your computer to someone you did not contact for help. I mean, it sounds like common sense, but don't do it. You should only have your computer fixed at a professional shop or install antivirus software bought from a trusted store. So the next type of fraud targeting newcomers is fake prizes and contests. If you get a phone or text message, a phone call or a text message that says you won something, but you did not enter a contest, it's most likely a scam. So if the text tells you to text stop or no, that's STOP, or no, NO, so that you don't get any more text, delete it. Do not reply. Scam artists do this to confirm they have a real phone number. And the government advises that you forward the text to 7726. So this will let your phone provider block future text from those numbers. So the last one is, well, amongst the types of fraud targeting newcomers is tax scams. And this one is very prevalent, especially during or when tax season is coming close. So you may be approached by someone who promises to reduce your taxes or give you the opportunity to receive benefits and credit payments you are not eligible for. This could be a tax scheme. Promoters may claim that newcomers can access benefits and credit payments for periods of time before they arrived in Canada. Very, very deceptive. This is incorrect. Benefits and credit payments from the Government of Canada can only be claimed for periods of time after arriving in Canada and according to certain eligibility requirements. So if you take part in a tax scheme, you could face serious consequences. If you receive payments you are not eligible for, you must repay the money. You may also receive penalties, court fines, or even jail time. So the same consequences apply to those who promote the schemes. So you are responsible for making sure that your tax return is accurate and that you have documents to support your claims, even if you pay someone to do your taxes for you. So basically that information, that last part actually applies to me as well. So it applies to all of us. You are not in this alone. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing information now on how to protect yourself from fraud. Things to remember. No one can guarantee you a job or a visa to Canada or permanent residence. Only immigration officers in Canada at Canadian embassies, high commissions, and consulates can decide to issue a visa. IRCC, Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, processing fees are the same for all of their services in Canada and around the world. So fees in local currencies are based on official exchange rates. They are the same amount as fees in Canadian dollars. IRCC accepts online payment. And some more information on IRCC and what they will never ask you to do. So IRCC employees will never ask you to deposit money into a personal bank account. IRCC employees will never rush you into paying fees right away. They will not ask you to transfer money or pay fees using prepaid credit cards, Western Union, MoneyGram, gift cards, or any other similar services. They will not threaten to arrest or deport you or send police to arrest you for unpaid fees or to harm you or your family. They will not offer special deals to people who want to immigrate. They will not promise you that your file will be approved or given special attention if you send them more money or information. They will also never use free email services such as Hotmail, Gmail, or Yahoo Mail, or social media to contact you. And they will never ask for your private information except to verify information you already gave them. So those are very important things to note. If you are just joining us, say hello, say hi, and please do well to go to the beginning of the live stream when we are done so that you will get all the information. Let us see, where are we now? So for international students, now I'm going to share some tips on knowing the warning signs of fraud as an international student. Because I know in as much as having a Western education goes a long way in helping an individual, apart from the education itself, if we are being honest, most of us want a better life too. So after studies, I know most people want to remain. But you also have to be aware that the same way you want to remain, there are people that want to take advantage of you being desperate to remain. And that's why in one of my videos I said, desperate times should not, sorry, I'm just having a bit of a sore throat. Desperate times should not call for desperate measures, but it should call for an increase in your faith in God. Because God will always make a way. Anyway, let's continue. So knowing the warning signs of fraud. You may be getting scammed if someone tells you to apply for a student visa without a letter of acceptance from a designated learning institution in Canada. So you need the letter of acceptance before you can apply for a study permit. Avoid fraud by having the designated learning institution, also known as DLI, send the letter of acceptance directly to you. So you may be getting scammed if someone promises you a letter of acceptance from a DLI if you pay them. I mean, that's not the way it works. So a DLI or recognized institution will assess your language and academic abilities, confirm your identity, and request transcripts, reference letters, or proof of residency before providing any admission documents. That's the usual process. So another sign or another warning sign of fraud or someone trying to scam you is if the person tells you that they can get you a discounted tuition rate for a fee. I mean, who gave them that power though? The tuition is set by whatever policies and procedures that the institution would follow. I know it kind of sounds like common sense to some of us, but you would be shocked that it's not common sense. So if someone tells you that they can get you a discounted tuition rate for a fee, you are most likely getting scammed. So speak with the school directly to discuss fees. Always pay tuition fees directly to the school. So if someone asks you to pay money to apply for a scholarship or to guarantee that your scholarship will be approved, that's another warning sign of fraud. Applying for a scholarship is usually free, and no one can guarantee you will get one. So that's something to note. So the next one, if someone tells you that you can stay in Canada for much longer than the length of your study permit, study as in STUDY, for the length of your study permit, you are most likely getting scammed. So when your study permit is about to expire, you need to apply to extend your study permit, restore your status, or prepare to leave Canada. Also, if someone tells you that all DLIs and programs of study can make you eligible for a post-graduation work permit, they are most likely scamming you. I've made a video about, 2 videos actually, about the post-graduation work permits. They are the 2 most recent videos as of the time of this live on the channel, so they will be hard to miss. You can't miss it. So go and check out those videos and get more information there as well. So if someone promises you a job or permanent residence, that's a scam, because as mentioned earlier, nobody can promise you anything. No, nobody has the ability to actually make that kind of promise or guarantee a job or permanent residence. So if someone asks you to send documents or payments through social media, imagine someone DMing you on Instagram, sending you a DM on Instagram asking you for payments of something related to studying in Canada. But that is how it can be. And that is what I say about desperation, because sometimes when you are in the state of desperation, it can cloud your judgment and you don't see things for what they are meant to be. But I hope that this live stream would give you some perspective on what are the indications that you may be in a situation where someone is trying to scam you, and help you make better choices. So the last thing we're going to be talking about today, or I'm going to be sharing today, is how to protect yourself from fraud as an international student. How to protect yourself from fraud as an international student. Get a written contract and breakdown of the application fees and the services you are paying for and get a signed receipt for every payment you make. You need to have evidence so that you no go explain tire. Okay. Before you sign your application, make sure that all the information in your application and supporting documents is true and that you understand everything. Never sign blank forms or applications. The thing with signing a blank form it's just like someone gives you a blank check and tells you to write whatever it is you want, whatever amount you want, and go and cash it. When you sign, you put your signature on a blank form. Whoever gave you that form, for whatever reason they gave you a blank form, they can take it and fill in whatever they want to fill in. Your signature is already there, so it means you agreed to whatever is on the form. So never sign blank forms. I don't know what's going on. I think it's the winter. Never sign blank forms or applications. Beware of representatives who charge you an application fee for your visitor visa or ETA. ETA. Let me quickly check ETA. I know it's electronic something. Electronic travel authorization. So that's the meaning of ETA. So beware of representatives who charge you an application fee for your visitor visa or ETA, which is electronic travel authorization. Visitor visas and ETAs are automatically issued with your study permit for free. You do not need to submit a separate application. Another way to protect yourself from fraud is by being present when the representative submits your application through the Government of Canada's online system to make sure it gets sent. So scammers may tell you that they have sent in your application, but they haven't. So it's good to be present when whatever representative you select along your international student or your admission journey while applying for your study permit. Be present when they are submitting your applications through the Government of Canada's online system. So at least you're seeing everything for yourself. So the last one, always pay tuition fees directly to the school. Some things will sound like they are common sense, but you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. And everybody has like a different level of understanding to all these application processes and things. And some people can actually appear to be legitimate, but they are not. It's just unfortunate the world we are living in. So that is the end of the information that I have to share. We still have about 6 minutes for the live. So for those of us that were not in the first live, this is the second live that we're doing since I started my channel. And what I had said in the first live was, moving forward, what I want to try to do by the grace of God is live stream every first Sunday of the month. Every first Sunday of the month at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. So you would need to do the conversion to know what time it will be in your time zone. 2 p.m. Mountain Time. And hopefully, I'm happy there's like a lot of people turning up, including my own personal person. So we will see how we go for the one in January. We will see how we'll go for the one in January. And we may at some point, if anybody feels comfortable, we may do a live where you come on the live with me as well. So you would also be on video and we can just chat. We could probably have a session like that too. But as always on this channel, as the Lord gives me strength and depending on my schedule and time and everything, I'm going to continue to do my best to put out valuable information for you, because I know that the information that I put out there, it's helping people. It's helping people. And I'm thankful to God for the opportunity to serve in that capacity. So, in the remaining 4 minutes that we have, if there's anything you want to share in the comments, or just make the comment section go wild if you're still here. So the videos on my channel that I talked about regarding post-graduation work permit, one was posted 10 days ago. So the title is PGWP Application Documents Updated, Post-Graduation Work Permit Canada. And then there's also the one from 3 days ago, PGWP Application Eligibility Requirements Latest News, Post-Graduation Work Permit Canada. And then I also posted one 2 weeks ago, Canada Immigration Latest News. And there's actually something that's meant to come in effect today. I think it's the increase of one of the fees for applying for something related to the post-graduation work permit. I talked about it in one of the videos. So if you haven't watched those videos, do well to check them out. And if you know anyone that will find information in the videos helpful, do well to share the videos with them as well. Because we have to keep doing the work to put information out there that helps people that need it. And you also have your own part to play by sharing the video, or the videos in plural. Okay, 3 minutes. Is anybody still here? Say hello, say something in the chat. Don't be shy. I don't bite. Thank you for commenting. Ifeola, I've been seeing your comments on some videos. I think there was a video you commented on. Can't remember which one it is now, but thank you for tuning in. My sis, Theodora, thank you, girl. I appreciate your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So on that note, thank you everyone for tuning in. I know we still have about 2 minutes left, but I'm not going to keep you waiting, because the information that has to be shared has been shared. If you know anyone that will find the information shared in this video beneficial, please don't withhold information. Share the information with them. If you are just joining us now, we've already rounded up this discussion, but the live stream recording is going to be on my channel. So once we are done, which is in less than a minute, please go and watch the whole video, because there's a lot of information that would help you or help someone you know. All right, so I will see you all in my next video, because there will be like a pre-recorded video that by God's grace should come out this week. I'll see you in the next video. The live stream, next one will be the first Sunday in January. So first Sundays of every month for half an hour, not too long, so I don't take too much of your time, because I know everybody is busy. But I'll see you in the next video. Until then, as always, stay blessed and remember, God loves you. Bye.